Good afternoon, everyone. Tony Bonafero will be with us momentarily to do the play-by-play. So for now, you'll just hear the rink play.
Welcome to the John Rhodes Arena here in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside Jay Houselander, Chris Carr on a chair. We're here for Game 5 action between the Korah Colts and the CASS Huskies. Apologies for the late start. I rushed over here from work, and again, they started a bit early on us, so I apologize.
They started early because they have just until 5:30 today to finish this game.
Yeah, that's important, Jay. I'll, talk about that quickly if you don't mind.
It's just with high school hockey, I don't know what's on after high school hockey, but usually high school hockey has to end right on the hour and a half, and that's it. Where today they've gotten permission to go until 5:30.
Yeah, that's great if it's needed. So, big game here as Batacchio comes out, tries to chip it across. It's picked off there beautifully by McCauley. McCauley shows his wheels, and what a hit there by Herndon, but McCauley stays on his feet. Battles for it behind the net, it goes. These two teams have been in quite the battle throughout this series, and Menchelenko's back, and his shot steered aside nicely by Rosewell. Ferguson tries to keep it in, but he can't. Puck comes out onto the stick of Push. Push now, puts it up to Lang. Lang battles for it along the boards. Kleist dumps it in behind Melchiori. And the captain puts the puck up to Push. Push, cross ice pass, just out of the reach of Caruso, but Caruso was able to fire up behind the net regardless, and the puck comes all the way out back to Ferguson. Ferguson, cross ice pass to Wood. Wood looks up to Miller. Miller puts the puck in behind the net. Caruso races for it. Caruso back to Ferguson. Ferguson shot steered aside. There's a race for it in front. Puck centered. Now Kleist has it. Kleist just flicks the puck up, and there's a race for it with Chong. And we got a whistle on the play as the puck went out of the surface here. So Jay, obviously these two teams have had a back and forth series. We've seen a lot of good hockey. What's going to be your key to victory tonight for both teams?
I think it's the effort that they're putting in their own zone. Setting it up from their own zone and making your breakout. I think everybody has to come back over that blue line to be successful on both teams tonight, I think.
Yeah, there's a shot. Obviously these two goaltenders, we've talked a lot about Rosewell and what he has offered and what he brings. He's been unbelievable. And now we have a chance to watch Peyton Melchiori for the Korah Colts. And Melchiori's an absolute stud in his own right. As Korah looks to take the zone. Puck's brought out to the point. Caruso now. Caruso couldn't keep it in, so he throws it across to Ferguson. Oh, sorry, that was Green who dumped it in. And we got an offside call here with 8:24 to play.
My kids haven't played high school hockey since my youngest 9 years ago. And I don't think I've seen an arena this busy for a high school hockey game, even for a final.
I'll tell you this, I had to park, by the A field. I couldn't even park in the parking lot over here. It was so packed. So, yeah. Puck comes out onto the stick here of Gazzetti. Gazzetti tries to make a move. Great defensive play. Big hit there again by Deschamps. Colton Green. Colton Green shot. Stopped there by Rosewell. Puck's dumped in there by Griffin Albert. Deschamps is just out there looking to hit people right now. Griffin Albert was our player of the game yesterday. He was the best player on the ice, in my opinion, in yesterday's game. So Korah's going to need that kind of adrenaline and that kind of energy from him again today in this big Game 5 as the puck gets put up on the back of the net. So with 7:39 to play, we have a 0-0 game still. I think, Jay, one of the big motivational aspects here for the Korah Colts is the return of Koen Menchelenko. Menchelenko received a game misconduct for a hit from behind penalty yesterday, and he is, arguably the best player in this league and brings a lot to this team. So to have him back and what he offers, there's no replacing him. So Korah must feel a little bit of energy with him back.
Exactly. I think there was 2 yesterday, Menchelenko.
Yeah, and then for the CASS Huskies, I forget who it was. I believe was it Finelson? I'm not sure who it was yesterday.
No, I forget who it was.
Pritchett, maybe it was one of their defensemen. But anyway, somebody. My apologies if it wasn't Pritchett or Finelson, but regardless, we got a full roster with both teams here, and that's exactly what you want for a championship game.
Stone Shaughnessy.
Shaughnessy, that's who it was? Okay, yeah.
I think.
Puck centered there, onto the stick now of Push. Push to the point it goes. That shot doesn't miss by much. Pritchett. Oh, definitely wasn't Pritchett. Pritchett was great yesterday for CASS, so yeah. Menchelenko now. Chips it behind the boards. Battles with it there with Corbett. Corbett hits the ice, but there's a race for it. And Kleist battles, but Push able to keep it in. Push is shot. Nice stop again by Rosewell. Yesterday's game was an exciting one with the CASS Huskies. Big 3-1 lead with 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the hockey game. And Korah came back in regulation with 3 quick goals. So, the puck just bounces in front and sits there, stays out of the net. There's a scramble, another save. Puck's still there, and it's finally brought out to the blue line, but not cleared. And great play to clear that by Gabe Stewart. Cash Rosewell had to be all over that one and made a big stop. Push now. Has the puck poked away. We don't have a number 2 for
Quenneville.
That's Quenneville? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Quenneville, who had a great game yesterday for the Huskies. Miller battling Shaughnessy along the boards. Puck's controlled by CASS. It's taken by McCauley. But McCauley gets his pocket picked by Caruso, and the puck goes out of play.
Just to correct and make sure, it was Stone Shaughnessy. I checked the score from yesterday.
And just to finish that point real quick, yesterday, that could be pretty, that's tough for a team to blow, a 3-goal or a 2-goal lead in the third period with a chance to take home the trophy as CASS comes out now. And so again, you have to think the momentum is in Korah's favor right here, and it's going to be interesting to see how CASS can kind of battle back, and let's see what kind of mental toughness they show here as the puck just sits there.
And that's one thing I've said in this whole series is either team, if you're going to dig at the goalie, make sure you're going to pay the price, right? If you're going to jab at the goalie, the defensemen are going to move you out of that crease.
Yeah, this is a hard-hitting series with 2 big teams, 2 big defense cores. So that's never going to be an issue here, that's for sure. Battle for it along the blue line. It's taken by Burns. He tried to get it, but now onto the stick of Corbett. Corbett looks. Deschamps just dumps it in. It's knocked down there by Lobin. Lobin flips it up to center ice where it's taken by Albert. Albert, oh, what a beautiful move by Albert. Albert walks in and great defensive play by Corbett. Oh, not sure what happened there to Finelson.
He blocked the shot.
Oh, he did block it. And he's hurt. But he's able to get off the ice.
And the fans are complaining about it, but one thing people need to know is unless unless there's blood, the referees aren't going to blow it down until the team touches it.
Yeah. The refs made the right call by not blowing that down. Absolutely, right? Besides, Korah had a scoring opportunity there too in the offensive zone, so they're not going to blow it down.
I don't want to see anybody hurt, but that's the rule, right?
CASS wins the face-off. Melchiori with a beautiful stop.
And for anybody who doesn't know, the winner of this game will go to North Bay to play for the AA, AAA NASA Championship. And then the first and second place teams will end up going to Sudbury for AA and AAA to Windsor for OFSA.
So the loser of this, their season's not over then, right?
Nope. Loser is done here.
Yeah.
First and second in North Bay get to go.
There's an offside call there, so with 4:02 to play.
I think the biggest thing in this period so far, Tony, like you got here about the 7-minute mark, is I think the nerves this first period is hurting both teams right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is a big game, but, you know, it seems like Korah has definitely carried the pace of play here so far. Kind of what, you know, you expected, because, like I mentioned, it's going to be tough for CASS to find that, you know, spark here. And I think we're seeing it there with another beautiful save. I think Rosewell is keeping them in the game right here, right?
Yep.
And what's the one thing that can kind of spark you is a big save or your goalie playing lights out. So, you know, props so far to Cash Rosewell as he has kept the CASS Huskies in this hockey game throughout the first period thus far. And, you know, CASS is going to get their looks. They're going to find their legs. It's just a matter of when. So what we're seeing from Cash right now is a huge confidence booster, I would think, for the Huskies. Face off here to the left of Rosewell. That's Miller against Kleist. And Miller just pushes him off the puck. Herndon now with it. Herndon into Miller. Kept in at the line. Miller behind the net. Miller centers it in front. It's knocked down. Oh, and we're going to get a penalty here to Miller. They're going to call head contact. As he did get him right in the head.
Just a 2, though, I think.
They're going to call 2-minute head contact. You know,
was it 4? Adrian thinks it's 4.
Oh. We'll have to see. It is
nope,
2.
2 minutes. Adrian doesn't know how to count.
Opportunity here for CASS. CASS controls the draw. There's Kleist. He gets his shot blocked by Gazzetti. There's a shot there. Nice stop again. Puck sits in front, and it's just flicked over the net. Puck's behind the net now. Back to the point it goes to Corbett. Corbett tries to get across ice to Kleist. Kleist keeps it in. Oh, a nice play again by Albert, and he goes. And great defensive play by Gabe Stewart. My goodness, I thought Albert was gone there. Kleist, nice play up to Quenneville. Quenneville shot, and it's swallowed up by Melchiori, and we're going to have a face-off with 2:42 to go in the first period, 1:22 to go in the man advantage. Quenneville up against Albert in the draw. And it's controlled again by Korah. Korah has been unbelievable in the face-off circle here so far today. Ferguson, though, still has it. Spins and is able to clear the zone. Gabe Stewart back for the Huskies. He leaves it there for Kleist. Kleist tries to turn on the Jets, but he's got Gazzetti all over him. And what a play by Gazzetti. There's the speed we talk about. Stewart now has it. Stewart crossed the red line. Stewart into the Korah zone. Stewart comes in, centers it in front. And it's turned aside by Melchiori, and there's a race for it here. Corbett and Caruso. Corbett has it. Corbett onto the stick of Kleist with 30 seconds to play. Back to Corbett. in the man advantage. Corbett into the Korah zone. He takes a shot from Ferguson, but he centers it in front still, and it's controlled by CASS at the line. Corbett has it in the corner. Corbett centers it in front. Puck sitting there. And now Herndon. Herndon battling Stewart. Good support there. Stewart tries to center it. Puck's backhanded on net. Here's Corbett with it. Corbett tries to make a move.
5-on-5.
Back to even strength. Corbett shoots. That's knocked down. Centered in front again. Back to Corbett. Oh my God, what a pass by Corbett! Holy cow! Dom Corbett, Jay, completely fooled me as I thought he was getting ready to wind that one up, but instead makes a beautiful pass right onto the stick. I believe that was Kleiss that put that home. But wow, what a goal. Quenneville picks up the other assist. But
bounced off the Korah defenseman skate and back in.
Korah, who's controlled play much of the first period, finds themselves down 1-0 after it wasn't a power play goal, but you know, you can argue that, what was it? It missed it by 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So the power play definitely had something to do with it. But I just can't get over that pass by Corbett. That was absolutely beautiful by him. Here comes Menchelenko now. Menchelenko into the zone. Menchelenko spins, backhand. Turned into the corner. Push has it. Back to Batacchio. 25 seconds. Now Colton Green fires it in deep. There's a race for it. Batacchio chips it in. Menchelenko in the corner. He centers it out in front, and it's taken there by Burns. Burns just clears the zone. Puck's dumped in with 8 seconds to go. Lobin just fires it around the boards. Batacchio with one last shot. And that's going to do it for the first period of play here from the John Rhodes Arena in Sault Ste. Marie. We'll be back in about 2 minutes' time with the second period action here on Sports TV. Back to the John Rhodes alongside Jay Houselander, Shaw Houselander, and Adrian Odell in studio, and Chris Carr on a chair. We're back with second period action here of Game 5 of the City Finals, and Kleiss just picks that one off. Kleiss with a shot that's stopped in front, and I'm not sure what happened. The net went off though.
So if you knock your net off, it should be on the inside, shouldn't it?
You would, well. I think, yeah, they are going to go inside. You're right. So, face-off will be to the right here of Peyton Melchiori. Noah Smith on the draw against Griffin Albert. Puck goes to the point. Pritchett takes a shot. Kleiss looks across ice to Corbett. Corbett does a nice job of keeping that one in. Ferguson now spins onto the stick of Kleiss. Kleiss puts it onto the stick of Smith. Puck goes just wide there. and he went flying into the net, I believe, did Smith. So the face-off will come to the left of Melchiori. I even think Melchiori on that goal was expecting the shot. As you know, that was
coming from the blue line.
Yeah, well played all around. Miller on the face-off against Smith. Kleist has it, goes to the point. Loban fires one on net. Nice stop there by Melchiori. Colton Green now has it. Green into the CASS zone. It's picked off by Chong. Puck's bouncing now. Chong has it. Chong with a long shot. I don't think he saw Kleist coming in, as Kleist was wide open. If he would have slid that one over. Face-off will be to the right here of Melchiori. And again, it's so much easier saying that from up here.
Well, I was just told there's 456 people at the game right now.
Wow, that's incredible, really, eh? So yeah, that's a pretty good turnout for a high school game. But that's also, you got to think, right? There's all these people up here watching that haven't paid. Like there's people up in the window.
We have to give a shout out to Jerry Linscomb. He's watching online.
Oh, is he? Perfect.
Yes.
Jerry, it's kind of intimidating as Jerry does such an outstanding job. One of the best play-by-play announcers
in the OHL.
In the OHL. Oh, I would say in the province. We're lucky he stays in the Sioux. So, you know, don't be too hard on us here, Jerry, but we'll try. Puck's in the corner now. It's flipped up the boards. Onto the stick of Ferguson. Ferguson into the corner. Miller shoots, and that one goes just wide. Colton Green now at the point. Green back to Miller. Miller spins, he shoots. Nice stop again by Rosewell. Puck's out front. Another shot there by Campagna that just goes wide. Something's going on over there between
Miller and
it looked like Miller and
Quinville.
Burns.
Quinville's wearing two.
Oh, and then Miller just gives him a shot. That's two penalties by Miller that
Those are things that can happen in Game 5.
Yeah, you got to show discipline, and I think the issue was Miller kind of chased him down. It looked like, right? He went after him as Quinville
right
was
to the
going
bench.
off. So either way, pretty easy call there for the official. So we're going to have a face-off in the Korah zone. Oh, sorry, they're going to keep it outside the zone. Kleist up against Patacchio. Kleist wins the draw. Kleist has it. Kleist over to Corbett. Corbett tries the cross-ice pass, but Patacchio picks it off, but Kleist has it again. Patacchio over to Menchelenko, and Menchelenko takes a shot there from Corbett. My goodness. Oh. Cohen's feeling that one, you can see.
Hayden Wells tripped over the face-off circle.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Cohen's going in hard, looking for some revenge. And it's well played by CASS. Wells now with it. Wells over to Kleist. Kleist has Herndon all over him. Herndon now. And Herndon just puts it up a little bit too high. 12-12 to play here in the second period with 1:10 to go on the man advantage. Pretty lively crowd here tonight too, AJ.
Jerry Linscomb said intimidating, haha. Jerry could have joined us.
Absolutely. Nice play there. And here comes Gazzetti with his wheels. Oh, good job by Stewart, but Albert with it. And Albert scores! What a play by Nathan Gazzetti. And then Griffin Albert finishes.
Those are two highlight goals, one from each team so far.
Beautiful play. Albert, again, the game star yesterday, comes back and puts in a shorthanded goal. And there was nothing Rosewell could do on that one. Long shot there by Ferguson. Here comes Corbett. Corbett up the ice. It's taken again by Ferguson. Great job by the Colts here. Stewart puts it up the boards. Stewart with a nice move through the neutral zone. Stewart takes it behind the net. Puts it out. It's taken by Green. Green and Ferguson playing with it behind the net. McCauley has it. McCauley tries to get it on net. Unable to get through, and now it's taken back by Pritchett. Pritchett over to McCauley. Corbett. 7 seconds to go. That should do it here for the power play of CASS. Oh, and there's a big hit. Puck comes back across. Stewart knocked that one down. Green has it. Green fanned on that one. Puck's fired down the ice. And we're going to have an icing call. Geez, Miller took quite the hit there. I believe that was...
It was on Campagna, wasn't it?
Was that Stewart? No, I thought it was Miller, but that was a big hit coming through the center ice. And you know what? We've seen a few big hits by both teams here. But
the whole series has been like that.
Yeah, but today the hits have been clean, good, clean, hard game, and I that's what people want to see. So Wood now has it. Wood, his shot gets knocked down. Miller out there again. Campagna centers it. There's a battle for it there. It's along the boards. Wood just tries to fire it in. Herndon in to get it now. Herndon puts it behind the boards, or behind the net, sorry, and it's just flicked out by Quenneville. Herndon picks it up. Herndon over to Campagna. Campagna through the neutral zone. Over to Miller. Miller back to Campagna. Chipped over to Wells. Wells couldn't get it out though, and it's kept in. Here's Herndon. Herndon, the hero from yesterday's game. And nice play by Wood to keep that in, and that got wired off the crossbar, and we have a penalty coming up here. That was a close play at the line, but Herndon let one go, and we got a penalty coming up. It's going to be an interference call against, I believe that's Lobin going in the box. Korah Colts with their first man advantage of the hockey game.
CASS is trying to play with 6 players.
Yeah, looks like Noah Smith on the draw against Lang. No, nice play by Rosewell to swipe that one aside, but Ferguson takes it. Ferguson dumps it into the corner. Great pass to the point. Ferguson over to Green. Green cross ice to Menchelenko. Cohen into the corner it goes. Batacchio centers it in front. Nice play by Corbett there. Back over to Ferguson. And Ferguson's shot's blocked by McCauley. Green back to Ferguson. Ferguson over to Menchelenko. Back to Ferguson, over to Green. Green's shot, and another shot block by Corbett. The puck's still not cleared. And finally, it's out of the zone by Hayden Wells. And it's a long change here. So Korah coming in 5-on-3 right now. Kleist just taking his time there. And there's a shot that just goes wide. Kleist chips it up. Ferguson spins. 45 seconds to go in the man advantage. Ferguson puts it up to Lang. Lang into the zone. Lang shoots. Nice stop there by Rosewell. Good effort by Kleist. Pucks to the side of the net. Over to Push. Push. Back down low. Back to Push. Brody gets it out. Kleist gets it out. Oh, and there's a turnover, and here's Quenneville. Quenneville comes in, and Quenneville, what a stop there by Peyton Melchiori. Here comes Gazzetti now. Gazzetti back to Albert. Quenneville and Albert battle for it. Puck's out in front. There's Kleist. Kleist up ice to Chong. And Chong takes a big hit there from Green, and Green lets him know about it. Puck's up through the neutral zone now. Kleist chips it up, but Green has it. Green back there. And there's a big hit. Chong gets his revenge. Kleist just falls. Albert now has it. There's a shot that just goes wide. Back to the point it goes, Herndon. Herndon's shot goes wide. Push has it now. Back to Kleist. Kleist able to chip it out. Kleist takes a shot. Kleist keeps it in. Just backhands it as he looks like he's exhausted. And Melchiori picks it up. And he's going to hold on to it with 7:05 to play here in the second period. We got a 1-1 game, Jay.
Melchiori hasn't seen much action the first half of this period. It's all been from the red line into CASS's end.
Wells against Miller. On the draw. Miller wins it. Puts it to Daywood. Wood looks for the breakout, takes a funny bounce off the boards, and now Caruso has it. Caruso comes in. Caruso's shot's knocked away. Miller dumps it behind the net. Battle for it along the boards, and it's cleared.
That could be interference.
Daywood.
You're not going to see a call like that in a game 5, though, I don't think.
I would hope, yeah, I hope not. Let him play, right? Miller has it here. Miller with a shot that just whistles wide. Puck sits out in front. There's a shot there, and it's knocked down again by a CASS player. I believe that was Pritchett.
He's taking the beating this playoffs and stopping those shots.
Yeah, it's impressive to see CASS getting in front of everything as Menchelenko now has it. Menchelenko over to Campagna. There's a shot. Another shot that was blocked. Wood tries to keep it in. And he does. Over to Menchelenko. Back to Batacchio. His shot. Oh, that might have caught some of the post or just went a little high. As Herndon now. Back. Herndon. Cross ice pass.
Smart play. Didn't want too many men.
Yeah. Oh, and we got a 2-on-1 shaping up here. Possibly a 3-on-1. Batacchio, what a play by Stewart. My goodness. And there's a shot again that deflects. Puck's bouncing. Puck sits there in front. Back to the point it goes. Ferguson has it knocked away. Here's Kleist. Kleist comes in. He takes a shot from Herndon. Lang gets it poked away by Quenneville. Quenneville now spins in the corner. Centers it out in front. Puck out through the neutral zone. Menchelenko looks, but now Lang has it. Lang into the offensive zone. Leaves it there for Batacchio. Batacchio spins, puts it back. Can't connect with Ferguson. 4:50 to play here in the second period. 1-1 hockey game as Ferguson tries to connect with Green, but he can't. Kleist just dumps it in deep and goes off for a change. Nice pass there. Nice play by Gazzetti. Onto the stick of Green, but we got offside. As Deschamps, it looked like
he tried to stretch as far as he could.
Yeah, good effort there. Nothing you can do.
If that was Ferguson or Miller, they would have been able to stretch.
Griffin Albert on the draw here. Again, controlled by the Colts. Gazzetti now into the offensive zone. Gazzetti with Corbett all over him, but he keeps it. Now to Green. Green back into the corner. Gazzetti and Corbett battling for it. Gazzetti with a nice little move there. Back to Gazzetti. Gazzetti to the point. Ferguson just dumps it back behind the net. Deschamps has it now. Deschamps looks. Back to Ferguson. His shot stopped. Ferguson again. Oh, I think, and the puck bounces in front. It sits there. Albert. Oh, that didn't miss by much. There's a battle for it here, and CASS just fires it down the ice. My goodness. Cash Rosewell, I don't even know if he saw that, but what a stop by him. Korah's really been picking it up here, Jay, the last 5 minutes, and have really controlled the play here.
And they're moving the puck around, player to player.
Face off here to the left of Rosewell. Miller against Kleist. And I feel like a broken record, but it's controlled again by the Colts. Ferguson now. Lost the puck there, and it's just fired up the ice again.
I think Korah is trying to get out of this period.
CASS, you mean?
CASS, sorry.
Yeah, I feel like it too.
I think they're tired.
I don't like this constant icing of the puck stuff, right? It can come back to bite you eventually, right? So we'll see what happens here. But Kleist up against Miller yet again. It's controlled again by the Colts. It is cleared though. Nice play by McCauley. Back to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy behind the net. There's no one over there. CASS had 4 players on the same side of the ice there. McCauley, they still do. McCauley, though, looking to clear it. Can't do so again. Miller, back to Caruso. Caruso to the point. Push, back to Ferguson. Ferguson shot there. Nice stop. Puck's just fired along the boards, and it's cleared. CASS just looks like they're trying to survive right now as Campagna has it. Cross ice pass again. There's a shot from the point. Another nice stop. Push. Back to Miller. Miller just dumps it into the corner. Caruso races for it. Caruso gets there. Puck's chipped out of the zone. Over to Push. Push just dumps it in deep. CASS cannot get a change here, and they are gassed. Menchelenko battling. Wells has it. Wells tries to get it out. But here's Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy just says enough's enough and ices the puck again. Clearly they needed a change. With 2:07, Jay, Korah is all over CASS right now.
Like you say, I think CASS, you can tell when you come to the bench and sit down, you know they're tired. Where you have Korah standing up and ready to go, right?
Again, another face-off win by the Colts. Colton Green's shot is blocked. Some fans looking for a penalty there, but no call. Lang has it. Lang looks cross ice. That looked offside. Oh, that was offside. That looked like it from here.
That was a good 3 feet offside.
Nice save by Rosewell, and that's what you like to see, right? You don't want to see a goal on a missed call if that was.
Mostly in the game 5, right?
Yeah. These linesmen do a great job the majority of the time, and we could be wrong as well. So
we've never been wrong, Tony.
Well, the nice thing is the viewers at home can go. Oh, and the puck comes out in front. Can go back and watch the replay, and I'm sure we'll hear if we are wrong. Puck bounces in front. It sits there. And it's cleared. Again, Green has it. Green over to Herndon. Herndon on net there. Pritchett now. Pritchett looks. Oh, and that's a risky pass. Lane keeps it in. Batacchio battling for it with Corbett. Now it's chipped up. Chong able to get it out. 1:11 to play here in the second period. Corbett dumps it in behind the net. Pritchett has it. Pritchett onto the stick of Chong. Green keeps it in. But now it comes out to the neutral zone. Herndon looks. Herndon with a nice little give and go with Gazzetti there. And Corbett just fires the puck. Now Green. Oh, and they run into each other, yeah. Here comes Korah looking for another rush. And Pritchett just trying to fire the puck out here. Corbett gets the puck over to Chong. Chong racing against it with Gazzetti. Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes Albert. Albert looks. Albert has Gazzetti. Albert walks in. Oh my goodness. I almost thought that went in, but great stop again by Rosewell as Albert put on a beautiful move. I don't even know if he saw Gazzetti.
One too many dipsy-doos.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know if he saw Gazzetti coming in. If he would have been able to slide that over, Gazzetti had the empty net, but what an effort by Albert. That was a terrific play. Ferguson looking for one last shot here with 7 seconds to go. Spins CASS. And CASS does the job of surviving this massive push here by the Korah Colts over the last 8 minutes. We are going to have a flood, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes' time with third period action here from the John Rhodes Arena in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside Jay Houselander, Adrian Odell, and Shaw Houselander in studio, and Chris Carr on a chair. We'll be back in 10 minutes' time with third period action. to the John Rhodes Arena here in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside Jay Houselander, Adrian Odell, and Shaw Houselander in studio, and Chris Carr on a chair. We're here to bring third period coverage between the Korah Colts and the CASS Huskies. Jay, we got a 1-1 hockey game, game 5, going into the third period. What are you looking for here from both teams?
Like I said, Korah, that second period was pressure on CASS the whole time in their end. CASS has got to dump it out and just chase that puck without the icing. Like, it's just, I know they're not panicking, but just make 1 or 2 passes, get it out of their own zone, and then skate after the puck after it's over the red line.
Yeah, you know what, we kind of talked about this off camera, but right now it just kind of seems like Korah wants it a little bit more, right? It just seems like, you know, Korah's out there playing to win, and it's almost like CASS was out there trying to survive, kind of like we talked about. So, you know, the nice thing is CASS did survive that onslaught by the Korah Colts, and now they're able to rest their guys. They're fresh.
And CASS was the underdog going into the series.
Right, yeah. And we got 1 period to determine the 2025 city champions. Ferguson now has it for the Colts. Ferguson into the zone. Ferguson with a shot. Nice stop there by Rosewell. Rosewell has been on his game here so far today, and that was a big stop. Smith on the draw against Albert. Again, controlled by Korah. Gazzetti and Deschamps battle for it. Puck gets swept aside. Albert now. He takes a shot there from Loban. Back to the point it goes, and the puck's cleared. Ferguson. Cross ice pass to Green. Green into Deschamps. Deschamps tries to make a move at the line. He keeps it in. Back onto the stick now of Corbett. Corbett with a beautiful pass to Kleist. Kleist. He takes a hit there from Deschamps, and then he takes another one from Albert. Puck gets swung around. Quenneville shot there. Nice stop by Melchiori. Oh, and the puck comes out and Kleist scores! What a pass by Mika Chong! As Mika puts a little backhand pass right onto the stick of Kleist. And Kleist puts it home.
Like you say, I don't think CASS is lying down.
That is obviously a massive goal here, but CASS needed some momentum, and they were able to get it right there. What a play by Chong. Miller back in. Quenneville puts it around the boards, looking to clear the zone. Miller with a beautiful play along the boards there. It's taken by Wells. Wells fires the puck down the ice, and they're going to call that icing just out of the reach of push.
I'd love to give a shout out to the O'Neill family. They're actually driving down to Barrie to watch Camden play a second OHL game against the Colts tonight, and they're listening on True North Radio, so it's nice to hear them. Oh, sorry, first game in the OHL.
Congratulations to Caden for that honor, and obviously, you know, you didn't think the parents would miss that one, so.
No, Jamie Lynn's going to be there.
Oh yeah, best of luck to him tonight, and again, Brampton's a good hockey team too, so that's a huge compliment. Or Barrie, sorry, Barrie. Good hockey team, that's a huge compliment there. Herndon now has it. Herndon puts it up the boards. Back onto the stick now of Young. Young spins at the blue line. Young 1-on-4. His shot goes high. Nice shift here by Young, and there's the puck comes out to Kleist, and he scores! What a shot again by Kleist! But all the credit in the world goes to Ashton Young on that play, Jay. Ashton Young was in 1-on-4 there, and he won the battle for the puck.
Sorry, a timeout coming from, I think, Korah. Yeah.
And made the play.
And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
CASS Huskies, like we talked about, trying to survive that second period and get their legs back, and they came out in the first 2 minutes of this third period and just a really carried play, and Ashton Young deserves all the credit in the world for that goal, even though Kleist put it home. So this looks awfully familiar from what we saw yesterday. A timeout by Korah, down by 2. Into the third period, they were able to make that comeback yesterday. So they know they have the ability to do it. It's just going to be about how they can pull it off yet again. Ferguson now behind the net. Oh, they're pulling the goalie. Oh, penalty, sorry. I was like, what the heck? And there's the puck. And what a stop by Rosewell. Are you kidding me? Batacchio has it. Batacchio centers it in front. Puck sits there. And it's covered.
Like I've said all series, this is a goaltending series between Cash Rosewell, Kalen Roy, and Peyton Melchiori. Those three guys.
What a stop that was, as Ashton Young's going to go to the box for 2 here. But I'm sorry, I saw people pointing that they pulled the goalie, and I couldn't see the ref. His arm was in the way here. So yeah, that makes a lot more sense as to why they would have pulled the goalie.
That's why we have Adrian up in the box with us here.
Exactly. Good call, Adrian. Puck's fired all the way down the ice.
2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 12:19 in the third period.
Opportunity here for the Colts to cut the lead in half. Tyler Lang with it. Lang into the zone. He puts it back to Herndon. Herndon behind the net it goes. Push has it now. Push looks. Push back to Lang. Lang. Oh, tried to get it to Green, but nice play by Quenneville to get a stick in the way, and Hayden Wells just dumps the puck. Oh, the puck comes out, and Quenneville with a great play. Quenneville almost with another shorthanded goal. But now here comes Albert. Albert into the zone. Albert looks. Back to Green. Colton Green. Back to Albert. Over to Green now. Green cross ice to Herndon. Herndon with a shot. Puck bounces in front. It's sitting there. Back to Herndon now. Herndon. It's picked off by Stewart. Gabe Stewart tries to fire it out, and the face-off's going to remain inside the zone.
So coming into the third period, Cass had 15 shots compared to Korah's 25 after the second period. So 25 to 15. So it shows how the first 2 periods were all Korah, right?
Kleist on the draw here against Albert. 37 seconds to go in the man advantage. Herndon now has it. Herndon into the corner. Gazzetti battles Kleist. Kleist has it. Kleist chips the puck out, and they clear the zone.
And neither guy knew where it was.
Yeah.
20 seconds left in the penalty.
Herndon has it now. Herndon shot. Rebound is swallowed up again by Rosewell. So Jay, I've been counting this though. The Korah Colts have won 7 consecutive face-offs in the offensive zone here. So with 14 seconds to go, they are absolutely dominating in the offensive zone face-off circle. Albert, and again, wins another one. Back to Herndon. Herndon falls, and Kleist able to get it out. Melchiori fires the puck up. Great pass there. Deschamps gets it in deep. The CASS Huskies back to even strength with 10:18 to go. Here's Gazzetti though. Gazzetti to Albert. And that shot's knocked down by Kleist. Kleist fires the puck down the ice. Melchiori tries to fire it up, but it's picked off by Chong. Ferguson has it. Ferguson over to Stewart. Stewart looks. Stewart up to Kleist. Kleist just backhands the puck into the zone. Onto the stick of Gazzetti. Gazzetti gets poked away there. McCauley gets his pocket pick there, but stays on his man. Here's Capagna. Capagna back to the point it goes. Or it doesn't, sorry. It's picked off by Quenneville. Quenneville just fires the puck up through the neutral zone. Here comes Capagna. He just dumps it in. You can see CASS's strategy here now is just get the puck out of the zone. Here comes Quenneville. So Jay, if you're the coaching staff here, the core of the CASS Huskies, yesterday you tried to sit back and it didn't work out too well for you as Korah scored 3 quick goals in the third. Are you changing your strategy here?
Me? No, not at all. Not in my opinion. I'd still say the same. I think Korah yesterday got the upper hand in the third, but you got to protect that 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I look for CASS to be a little bit aggressive. I would be a little bit more aggressive than they were yesterday, and you're kind of seeing that so far here as Ferguson now takes it into the corner. Ferguson spins. Ferguson finds Capagna now. Capagna with a beautiful move. Corbett, another nice block. Puck centered in front. Backhand. Puck's there. There's a shot. They score! Samuel Caruso. Cuts the lead in half with 8:40 to go here in the third period.
Still 8:40 left in the third period.
And here's Batacchio now. His shot. Puck sits there, and nice play by Stewart. Puck goes to the point. You're starting to feel that little bit of urgency in the Colts. And they're just firing everything at the net here. Menchelenko goes to the point. Back to Menchelenko. Cohen circles. Cohen centers it in front. Puck goes to the point. It's kept in. There's a shot. Puck sits there. Now onto the stick of Shaughnessy. And we've talked about this, Jay. This icing the puck strategy.
It changes the game.
It does, but it backfired yesterday. And, again, it's 8 face-offs now, I believe, in the offensive zone they've won.
Sorry to interrupt. To tell you how big of a game it is, the Sioux Thunderbirds have done their practice, and they're all standing down here in the corner with their equipment on watching this game.
Face-offs controlled here by the Colts, but it does go out. And that is turned aside there. Batacchio let it go to Green. Batacchio has it again, centered in front to Menchelenko. Menchelenko looks to find, and he just fires the puck on net. Colton Green now comes in. Green behind the net, it goes back to Green. Back to Herndon. Herndon shot, and that's knocked down in front. Puck's just bouncing there. Oh, what a play by Herndon to keep that in. Oh, I didn't know if that was over his head or not.
It was at his shoulder.
Either way, at some
back referee called it.
At some point here, CASS is going to need to do something to try and get some energy
Would you
back.
call a timeout?
I was just thinking that. That was going to be a question I had for you too. You're starting to borderline on that. I understand they probably want to keep it as long as possible. But Korah, outside of since the 12-minute mark of this period, the ice has definitely been shifted in Korah's favor. Puck swung around the boards to Herndon. Herndon shot deflection, puck sits there, they score! Griffin Albert, yet again. And the Korah Colts
No, I think here's a timeout because Cash has come to the bench. Unless Cash is just getting a drink.
have just been completely unrelentless here. All over, or completely relentless all over these guys. And we have a carbon copy of what we saw yesterday. The CASS Huskies blowing a 2-goal lead in the third period yet again. Puck comes out, Herndon now looks to make a play. It's taken there by Quenneville now. Quenneville comes in and his shot swallowed up by Melchiori.
And for the last 7 minutes, I don't know, has Melchiori even seen a shot on net?
He hasn't seen a shot since the goal, I think. So,
Because this period so far, Korah's had 9 shots and Cass has had 5. So that's 2 goals on 9 shots for Korah so far.
Quenneville's shot goes high. Ferguson with it behind his own net. Ferguson now looks up to Caruso. Caruso dumps it in deep. Capagna and Kleist. Capagna wins the battle. Now Kleist wins the battle. And Kleist clears the zone. Oh, smart play by Melchiori. That was Melchiori looked at the official at the last second and decided to let that one go. Real smart play. Here comes Korah, again in the offensive zone. Hayden Wells up against Caruso, up against Miller. Let's see if CASS can finally win a face-off in their own end. And they can't. Caruso has it. Centers it in front. Puck comes back to Green. Green shot. Oh, another nice play. Shot deflected yet again by McCauley. McCauley racing down. And Melchiori tried to let that one go, but we've talked all tournament about the speed of Logan McCauley, and you cannot give him any space at all because there's not many people in this league who are going to skate faster than him.
And that rolling pucks, I think that was probably one of the hardest for a goalie, right? You're trying to judge on where it's going and how it's rolling.
Pucks won again by Korah, or face-offs again won by Korah. It's kept in though, and now Ferguson has it behind the net. Ferguson just fires it up to Caruso. Caruso over to Miller. Miller backhands it out of the zone. McCauley tried to chip it back in, and we got a hand pass called here by the official. Looks like the face-off is going to be inside, or sorry, outside. I thought he was going inside because he was pointing inside.
Yeah,
so
they are.
Yeah. So we got Lang against Smith, and this time it's controlled by CASS. They don't do much with it though, as Ferguson now takes it behind the net. Ferguson, oh, once he gets moving, oh, that's a penalty. Absolutely. The back official calls that one.
The only thing, Tony, I don't know if you were watching the back official, his arm wasn't up until the Korah bench yelled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe so, but you'd be hard-pressed to not call that a penalty.
Hey, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree it was a penalty, but on the other hand, I wouldn't want to be a referee either.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, again, Ferguson taking matters into his own hands here. And that's a beautiful rush by the captain. Herndon has it. Herndon, his shot gets knocked down by Kleist. Herndon was the hero yesterday. Will he be the hero again today? Another face-off win. Ferguson into the zone. Ferguson shot. Puck sits there. It's taken and cleared nicely by Chong. Herndon now. Herndon looks to break out of his own zone. Up to Ferguson. Ferguson with a head of steam. Goes into the corner. Stewart's on him. Ferguson dumps it behind the net. Batacchio has it. Batacchio takes a hit there. There's Menchelenko with the puck. Menchelenko. There's a battle in front. Back to the point. Herndon. Over to Ferguson. Puck's in front there. And they score! Cohen Menchelenko.
Right out of the air.
Knocks it right out in the air, as you're saying, Jay.
I just hope, like I say, 4:27 left. The penalty is now over. I hope this doesn't deflate CASS. I hope they still go for 4:27.
Yeah, I mean,
just three fast straight goals.
I hear you, but Korah has definitely been the better team here today, and been way more consistent. And you're just seeing the depth that this Korah Colts team has is really the difference here. Is what you're seeing as the difference.
And the other thing, I just hope it doesn't get out of hand either.
Yeah, as if you look at, offensive zone time in this period, I would probably put it, even though CASS scored 2 early goals, it feels like it's been 80% of the period's been played in CASS's zone. So.
And we surely can't put it on Cash.
Oh, absolutely not. Here's Gazzetti. I know we're talking like it's over, but it is far from over. CASS is showing pushback all season long, and this is another prime example of where they're going to need to do it as the puck gets cleared with 3:35 to play in the third period.
And in regular season, CASS only won 1 game against Korah during the regular season, but every other game was by 1 goal. They lost in the first game of the finals by 5, and after that, every other game's been 1 goal.
Miller wins the draw again. Caruso just dumps it in. Puck's all fired all the way down the ice. It will be an icing call. We will be announcing the Wendy's and Team Essentials players of the game following this game. We'd like to thank Wendy's and Team Essentials for their continued support of youth athletics and high school sports here in Sault Ste. Marie.
And as a coach, you don't want to get too excited because you don't want to get a bench minor, right?
That's right. If you're interested in sponsoring, please reach out to Jay at SiouxSports.com. Another face-off win. I know I sound like a broken record, but that has to be one of the differences in this hockey game. Here comes McCauley now with that speed. McCauley comes in. McCauley goes around the net, looks to center it, and it's taken by Caruso. Caruso chips it up to Lang. Corbett now looks cross ice to Chong. Herndon clears the zone. And Cash Rosewell just wisely covers that one up with Caruso all over him.
No, has CASS had their timeout yet?
Not yet.
It'd be right about now is when I'd be calling it. You're allowed one each, so take it.
Here's Kleist. I can see, maybe wanting to use it in the last 2 minutes. I get that in an offensive zone face-off, so we'll see. But you're not wrong. That wouldn't have been a bad time either. Ferguson now takes it. And there Korah just looking to kill as much time as possible. Here's Gazzetti. Gazzetti into the zone. Gazzetti has Corbett on him. Albert battles back there with Pritchett. And Quenneville. Colton Green keeps it in. Puck gets fired up the boards. And again, out of play.
I'd like everybody to know that Bob Davies, Free Stream Photos, is here, so there will be photos of the championship game on Sault Sports, as well as highlights on Sault Sports Instagram and Facebook page.
Face-off win again by Lang. Lang's shot there is blocked. There's a big hit there. Shaughnessy tries to chip it up the boards.
Last 2 minutes of game 5.
Shaughnessy over to Wells. Wells battling Lang. There's Kleist with it. Kleist takes the offensive zone. It's taken by Albert. You're going to see a whole lot of him, I bet, in these last couple minutes. Shaughnessy tried to find McCauley. Ferguson just fires the puck down the ice. It's taken by Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy up to Kleist. Ferguson turns it over, handed it off to Lang. Lang steps around the defense. Lang with a great move, and Lang scores! Tyler Lang puts the final nail in the coffin with an absolutely beautiful effort. And that'll do it, I think, from here.
With a minute 19, who would you pick for your players of the game, Tony?
Lots of good game. Lots of players had outstanding games here today. You know, for the CASS Huskies, I think we got to go number 10, Gabe Stewart. Gabe Stewart was unreal on the defensive end for this team and early on. Made a lot of nice plays. You know, this game, I think he single-handedly stopped a couple goals himself. So congratulations goes out to Gabe Stewart. And for the Korah Colts, Jay, we got a lot of people who are easily in the running. I mean, you want to talk about Donnie Herndon, who's been unbelievable in the last couple games. Ethan Ferguson's been unbelievable here today. Lang scored a big goal. Caruso played well. Lots of these guys have played outstanding. Menchelenko with the game winner, sorry. And here comes Menchelenko off the post.
It's a post.
So I'm gonna defer to you on your game star. You can pick for the Korah Colts.
For the Korah Colts, I would take Ethan Ferguson.
Ferguson is going to be the game star, and I agree with that. His poise out there really stood out here in the third period. And as the clock expires, the Korah Colts are your 2025 Sault Ste. Marie High School City Champions. And credit to the CASS Huskies. CASS came
Underdogs, pushed them to 5 games.
Pushed them to 5 games. Played outstanding. Put some pressure on these Korah Colts like no one really has all season long. And it's nice to have CASS hockey coming back and being successful, because high school hockey is better when CASS is good. And we're seeing that here. But the belle of the ball today are the Korah Colts, and congratulations to them as they're going to represent the Sioux at NASA
in North Bay on March 4th to the 6th.
Looking forward to that. So thanks again for supporting and watching high school hockey here this season. We appreciate all your support. I'm Tony Bonifero, once again joined alongside Jay Houselander, Adrian Odell and Shaw Houselander in studio, and Chris Carr on a chair. We'll be back next season for high school hockey here on SiouxSports.com.